Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the supplements that I use. Alright, so instead of me making a video telling you what supplements I think you should be taking, since everyone's a little different, I figured it makes a lot more sense for me to make a video about what supplements I personally take, and that way you can take that information and the science behind why they work and why I use them, and then decide for yourself what you think fits your training and nutrition schedule best. Alright, so first up is whey protein. Now I specifically use whey protein because it is incredibly bioavailable, fast acting, and is really easily absorbed by the body. And so if I'm making a protein shake after workout and want to quickly get some protein in my system, I can do that very easily. Also, it gives you a lot of protein without a lot of other carbohydrates or fat. So basically, if you're trying to fill in macronutrients specifically with protein, it does a really good job of doing that rather than, like, for instance, eating a piece of steak, which has a lot of fat along with the protein you're intaking. Up next is creatine, specifically creatine monohydrate. And the reason I use creatine monohydrate specifically is that they have done a lot of studies on it. It is the single most studied supplement in the world. There's a lot of studies behind it that show that it works, that it is safe to use, and I can go into that in maybe a different video specifically about creatine, but if you look up the researchers there, you can take a look at it for yourself and decide if it's something you'd like to use. And the reason I use creatine is that it helps boost your recovery and also allow you to push a little harder in the gym when you are working out, so you can maybe squeak in that last extra rep. And it also helps you get a better pump while you're in the gym, which feels good, and also helps you to really feel your muscle contractions a little better while working out. At least it does for me. Next up is a multivitamin, specifically a high-quality whole food multivitamin. And the reason this is important, especially with minerals, is that in a lot of cheaper multivitamins, they will just derive the minerals from rock sources like limestone. And in those cases, your body can't actually absorb those, and so they just get passed through your system or just build up without actually creating any benefit for you. So by using a multivitamin where all of the vitamins and minerals are derived entirely from whole foods, it helps make it more bioavailable and readily absorbed by your body. And the reason I take a vitamin is that I do use If It Fits Your Macros dieting, which really just focuses on the macronutrients you're intaking, so I'm not 100% sure that I'm getting all of the vitamins and minerals. In fact, I'm probably not, that I should be intaking each day. And so by supplementing with a whole food vitamin, I make sure that I keep my body functioning well and keep myself at peak health. Next up, we have branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs. Now, I normally only really take these when I'm cutting because usually in your food sources and protein sources, you'll get adequate servings of BCAAs in your general diet. However, when I'm cutting, I'm consuming a lot less calories, so I'm at a calorie deficit. And when doing that, it's important to make sure that after working out, your body has an adequate supply of BCAAs because they really help in reducing muscle breakdown and muscle damage after your workout. For instance, in a study by Shimomura et al., they demonstrated that after a squat workout, BCAAs helped reduce delayed onset muscle soreness in the athletes taking. And a study by Mourier et al. Demonstrated that when supplementing with BCAAs in a calorie deficit, you would lose the fat without a reduction in your athletic performance. And last but not least is glucosamine and chondroitin. Now this is a little bit of a controversial one because there are some studies that haven't really shown any effects from it, but there are other studies that do demonstrate that it helps your joint health. And for me, that's really important because I sometimes have kind of clicky, poppy, or painful joints, and I find that when supplementing with glucosamine, it really helps me to be able to work out, lift heavy weights, and exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench press with reduced shoulder mobility issues and reduced shoulder pain and stress. And it's not just me. In a study by Aesthetyx et al., they demonstrated that athletes, runners specifically, with knee injuries who supplemented with glucosamine after 4 weeks of supplementing with it showed greater knee flexion capabilities than those who did not supplement with it. Alright guys, that's it. Those are all the supplements I take, so that is it for today's video. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed the video, comment down below with what your supplement stack is, and of course remember to subscribe to this channel because I have new content coming out every Monday and Friday so that I can help you train smarter and look better.